Welcome to another episode of What's Trending. I have an update for you happening right now. Yes, as voters are coming out peacefully to exercise their own franchise in other parts of Nigeria, same cannot be said of places like Lagos, places like Bayelsa State, and so on and so forth, places like Port Harcourt in Rivers State. Right now, it is being reported that INEC officials identified in few polling units in Lagos State are paving way for electoral misconduct, all right, saying that there cannot be accreditation at the polling units, and of course there wouldn't be uploads of results or at the polling units unless we go to the RAC center. This is happening right now in Lagos State. All right, I would like you to watch this video, and after watching this video, I have lots of videos for you on what is happening right now in other states. Watch this video and watch what is happening to INEC officials and of course to few voters who have come out to exercise their franchise in Lagos State. Watch it.
Wait, are you going to accredit at the polling unit?
We are going to the RAC center. That is where the network is from. No, go to the RAC center.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Madam, what's your name again? Madam, please, madam, what's your name again? What's your name again, please? What's your name again?
This is what you did last night.
What's your name again? Let me get your name. So that I will, so that they will know that this is the instruction.
What do you mean? They gave an instruction that you.
Okay, you watched that video there. Irregularities and electoral misconduct are taking over the day after we Nigerians have really gone through the past 3 weeks in pain, according to those who have not accepted or yet to accept the mandate of the results of the presidential elections. All right, that is public opinion. In another development, there are fewer cases in Lagos State, in places like Fadeyi, Shangotedo, and Surulere. And of course, parts of Ikorodu too have reached the climax. What do I mean? They have reached the point, the yielding point, the breaking point, where thugs are said to be on rampage, especially in Fadeyi in Lagos. These thugs are said to be on rampage, preventing people, especially Igbos, from casting their votes and exercising their franchise. You can see them in the video there. They are chanting, or they are making chants of the fact that if you ain't voting for APC, you shouldn't come any closer to the polling unit. Watch that video. When we come back, I'll give you more updates on what's trending today. It is very, very sad that at this stage in our lives and in the growth and the political growth of Nigeria, things like this are still happening and nobody is talking about it. No security operatives is taking responsibility for all this, and no government official is coming out to make moves or positive moves to see to the security of life and property in these places. Elsewhere too, in another development, somewhere in Rivers State, after the beavers were reportedly missing, up to 15 to 20 beavers were reportedly missing this morning in Rivers State. Of course, still on Rivers State, reports of a lot of beavers having no SIM cards in them, all right, in Rivers State right now. This is happening in Kana local government area, and the people have at least tried their best to see that they can see to the fact that their polling units have a free and fair election, but unfortunately they discovered that there are no SIM cards in few or in many of the beavers machines that were brought for the election exercise. Watch this video. They are trying to prevent the INEC officials from making any proceedings or making any move. Watch this video. When we come back, we'll talk about it.
Who are stampeding INEC here. They don't want them to move because the materials, there's no SIM card, no battery in the beavers machine. And so people we are right here at the INEC office in Bori, Kana local government area. So they are pushing them boys and not allowing them to move. They are stampeding INEC, turning them back.
Anybody not to
electoral misconduct taking charge of the day. Of course, by this time around, we should know where Nigeria is supposed to really be staged, or what position Nigeria is supposed to take as regards countries with high-class development and political stability. But it is a pity that in 2023, our dear country is still suffering with high level of impunity and electoral misconduct. In another news, INEC ad hoc staff in somewhere in Lagos State, specifically Ayetoro Primary School at Emily Akinshola Street, that is in Akoka in Lagos. There, you can see in that video there that a PO was seen telling people that there was no password given to them for the BVAS machines. Neither have they been given the order or the right to upload results at the polling units. You watch the video there and see what the presiding officer of that polling unit is saying. The man is, or the boy is saying that their SPOs are yet to give them the power or the right or the order to announce results in the polling units. Thus, they are trying to say that these results will be announced at the collation center. The same mistake and the same woe all of us are trying to run from. Watch this video.
The password.
Give us the password.
Oh.
That password, we can't do anything.
This is Ayetoro Primary School, Agoda. And this is what our presiding officers are telling us this morning. That they were given the instruction not to upload results from the polling units. The code was not given to them. The SPO told them that they are not going to upload from the polling units.
Okay, we are back here. Let's go. Let's continue. We've gotten the information.
Okay, if you're just joining us, this is still Nation's Voice Tower, your favorite YouTube channel. I will repeat it that Nigerians aren't supposed to really be suffering at this time around. We are suffering to point leaders for ourselves, and then we are still crying to see that our votes and mandates are given back to us, or our votes are counted, or we are still putting tears to the table to see that we exercise our own franchise. Well, deviating from the original, I have a video for you. These are women in Bayelsa State that have said, okay, they are very, very pissed off and they aren't satisfied with the electoral process that has been organized in Nigeria as far as 2023 is concerned. These women have said they are tired and they aren't voting anymore. Thus, these women have taken to their heels to go about their day-to-day activities, their buying and selling in the markets, and so on and so forth, stating reasons that of what happened during the presidential elections would repeat itself. That is what they are predicting. So if they think it will repeat itself, they'd rather not step their foot at the polling units, because they feel that their franchise, they have not gone to exercise their franchise. Rather, they've gone to put votes for people who would rather choose a leader than count from the highest number of votes. Watch this video of these women in the market saying their mind.
They're not going to count our votes. That's the one we vote for. They're going to promote and they're going to put another person. That's the one we don't need. Not that they put. Instead of that one, we market women, we not go vote. All these big men were there for Nigeria, they support. This one that they support is not good.
Alright, you've heard it all there from, this is what has been trending for the past 25 minutes. And then, of course, you will trust Nation's Voice Tower to always bring you what is trending. If you ain't bored yet, because with the electoral process in Nigeria today, stay glued to Nation's Voice Tower, because we're going to take away your boredom from you, bring the political process and the electoral strategies and proceedings straight to your doorsteps, of course, by this daily and these updates by the minute. Alright, don't touch that dial. Always like our videos, always share it, and always subscribe to Nation's Voice Tower. Because that's the criteria that YouTube uses to recommend our videos to people in Nigeria and in diaspora. If you are a new subscriber, you are welcome. But if you are an existing subscriber, I thank you very, very much for your efforts so far. From us here is peace out.